Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about 5 things that I hate about my 2020 C8 Corvette. Everyone, and welcome back to Brink of Speed. Welcome back to an episode that I have been thinking about doing for quite a while, but I wanted to wait until I had driven my car for, quite a few miles, got to know it really well, and then figure out what it was about my car that I so-called hate. And just to, give you an idea about this video, this is not 5 things that I hate about my car. I don't hate anything about this car. This is more of a popular title that people use. It's something that, is used on YouTube a lot, but basically these are just annoyances. These are just maybe at the most a dislike, but they're just annoyances. So I'm excited to bring this content to you. It's things that I would love your feedback on. I'd love to know what you think about these. Obviously, if you own this car, let me know if these are something that you deal with as much as I am, and so on and so forth. So I've got a couple announcements that I want to make before we get into the video. Number one, I am promoting Brink of Speed merchandise again because of things that have happened since March. We have not been promoting it lately, but we're going to start doing it again. And if you'd like to help support the Brink of Speed community, consider picking up a t-shirt. There's women's, men's, kids, but right now it is starting to get cold, so a hoodie might work out better for you. And let me show you what those look like. These hoodies are really beautiful. This is my Brink of Speed hoodie, and it's really, really nice. It's super comfy. As you can see there, it is super comfortable. I love it. I wear it all the time in the winter. And so, like I said, if you want to help support this community, you can do so by going to the Brink of Speed merch store. It'll be linked in the description below, and it's also in my YouTube bio. Now, the last thing I want to talk about before we jump into this video is this again. This is the range technology device. As most of you already know, I'm giving this thing away, and we're gonna give it away this Wednesday. So I'm gonna go live this Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, which is 6:30 p.m. Central, and I'm gonna announce the winner. So don't miss my live video on Wednesday. Also, if you want to try and still win the range technology device, subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and go to my email, bos2020c8@gmail.com, and say, I want the Range Technologies device. Also, leave that exact comment in the comments down below, and you will be registered to win it on Wednesday. All right, enough of that. Let's get into this 5 things I hate video. All right, so the first thing that I am pretty much annoyed with is after I get in my car and I shut it, it's got the auto lock feature. Now, I like the auto lock feature, but what I don't like is this coming up. I can be right next to my car, hear that? And it's locking. You can tell by the mirrors folding in. I'm right next to my car and it's locking. That doesn't make any sense. I understand the auto lock, but why wouldn't it have a certain distance that you have to be from your car? Because the reason why this is super annoying is while I'm working around my car, washing it, detailing it, I open the door to get something, I shut the door back, and it automatically locks and moves those mirrors in. There's many other scenarios that I don't like it doing that for, but wait until I'm like 15, 20 feet away from my car. That's what makes sense to me. I understand the timing thing, the 15 second, 20 second, 30 second, whatever it is, but do me a favor, change it so that it's a distance that you have to be from your car, not a time. All right, number 2 is those right there. The wheels. See that? The wheels. Now, do they look awful? No. That's why I don't hate them. Am I a little bit annoyed that Chevrolet could not come up with a more exotic looking design for this brand new mid-engine supercar? Yes, because you would think that with that sleek design, they would have some wheels on there that looked a lot more expensive, you know, more high end. One of the things that I think takes away from these wheels is these slits right here. I don't like that they have the slits in them. You know, all of these right here. On a Ferrari, they have 5-spoke wheels that are similar, but there's no slits, so they look a lot nicer to me. But you guys let me know in the comments down below what you think about the wheels. I'm gonna tell you right now, most people that I talk to, that's their number one complaint about this car is the wheels. All right, so this next thing is inside the car, and I've already gotten in and started it because I have to have it started to show you this. But to me, it is a pain in the butt. First of all, it's where you charge your phone. They've put it in a precarious spot, in my opinion. It's very difficult to reach unless you're just getting into the car, and then you can just reach over like this and put your phone in, okay? However, if you're driving and you try and put it in there, good luck. Also, because of having that on the back of my phone, have to remove my case to get it in there to actually charge. It'll go in, but it won't charge with the case on it. So I have to remove my case just to get it in there and get it charging. And that to me is a huge pain in the butt. It's super hard for me to reach over and even get it if it's charging in there. So to me, it just, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. I appreciate that they wanted to make something out of that and turn it into a charging station. But really, I would have appreciated it a lot more if they would have instead put it in here. So you just open that up, set your phone in there like this, and it just charged while sitting in there. But obviously that's not what they did, so, you know, whatever. But let me know in the comments down below what you think about that. I think it's kind of weird, like I said, but whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and move on to number 4. Number 4 is something that I don't hate. It's just another annoyance, and it is the vehicle updates in this vehicle. Sometimes they work really well, sometimes they don't. I don't understand why they're not like an iPhone when you know, it can tell it's nighttime, you're not going to be driving the car. I mean, these computers are smart enough to know that you know, you pull in the garage, it's 10 o'clock at night, whatever it is, what time it is, or if it's been sitting for, you know, 20 minutes or 30 minutes or something like that, it should know that it has plenty of time to update, and it should just do the automatic updates. But instead, you get this screen right here and you hit install and you install it. However, what has been happening lately is I get out of the car, I go inside, I come out the next day and it says installation failed. And I don't understand that. It doesn't make sense to me why. Like I said, it just doesn't do an automatic update. You don't have to hit a button or anything. It just automatically knows to update when it needs to update. This right here is the notice that I'm getting. So again, it's a royal pain in the butt. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys are experiencing the same thing. Again, it is annoying. I don't hate it, but it is annoying. All right, we're gonna move along, and you guys have heard me talk about this quite often and in the past, annoyance with this car, something that I really don't like. This is gorgeous. The engine compartment is absolutely gorgeous. However, that right there, the trunk, it really takes away from that. When you open the rear hatch like it is right now, and you come back here, this to me just says I'm cheap. This looks exotic and expensive, but this looks like I'm, you know, this is a cheap car. So I don't like it. I think that GM would be doing some of us a favor if they made like the Z06 or the ZR1 or both of those cars without that and shortened it up a little bit and made this the only sight to see when you open this rear hatch. So again, let me know in the comments down below what you think about that. I could care less about the extra space. I know a lot of people want that extra space, but I could care less about it. Now I know I said this was the 5 things I hate video, but I'm actually going to give you a bonus 6th item that I'm annoyed with, and I'm going to finish it up with something that I actually forgot to add in my 5 things you didn't know your C8 could do video. And so let me go ahead and show you what the 6th thing is here. All right, so a lot of times I'm driving around in sport mode, which is what you see right here. But I have Z mode set up how I like it. So there's a lot of times that I drive around in Z mode. So we're gonna go down here and we're gonna press Z mode and see how it lights up. So that looks exactly like sport mode. However, I've changed the exhaust, the suspension. So I have it exactly how I want it. Now, you would think if I tapped this again, that it would go back to sport mode. But look at that, it does not. It goes back to tour mode. And then I have to come down here and I have to, turn this to the right to get it back to sport mode. Now there is another way you can do it. You can press the Z button, it goes to Z mode, and then you can just, instead of pressing that again, you can just come down here, turn that to the right, and it goes to sport mode. Either way though, it doesn't make sense that you can't just press this when you're in sport mode, and when you don't want to be in Z mode again, you press it again, and it just goes right back to sport mode. So again, let me know in the comments down below what you think of that. I don't like it. I think it's weird, but I don't hate it. It's just a little bit annoying. It's nothing that, gives me stress or anything like that, but it is just a little bit annoying. So let me know. All right. Now, there was one thing that I wanted to show you guys when I did my 5 things you didn't know your C8 could do video, and I totally left it out. I don't know why, but I totally forgot to do this. And that is right down here. When I press this parking brake button, so now the parking brake is on, a lot of people probably think that you have to go back down there and press that, but you don't. All you have to do is put your car in drive, and see how it still says parking brake up there? Let off the brake, tap the gas, and it completely releases the parking brake. And then you're good to go. You can start driving. So as you can see, we can start going. So again, that was something that I wanted to show you guys last time. I totally forgot, but I wanted to throw it into this video as a kind of a bonus 7th thing that I wanted to talk about. But ladies and gentlemen, that's really gonna do it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Again, please give me your feedback. I would hugely appreciate it. And again, check out my merch store. Definitely leave me a comment and a email for the range device. We'll be going live this Wednesday. And as always, please hit that red subscribe button and the bell for notifications about my new content. And please help support the channel by hitting the thumbs up, as this gets the video promoted everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you out on the road.